especially for your very first Yu-Gi-Oh deck. One thing that this game does offer that is really good, have material. Disenchant other cards. If I dismantle this, I get 10. If I want to craft it, if I disenchant 3 copies of the same rarity, it goes basically how it works is common, rare, super rare, and ultra rare. And for like the normal, I guess is what they're calling the rarity. I think C would have made more sense. But nonetheless, that's the rarity. You see, I have tons of points for most of them except for the ultra rare. The super rare one, I can disenchant a lot of other things. I just kind of wanted to rush and build my deck and want to stick with that deck. But if you want to build lots and lots of decks in the game, unfortunately, you would probably need to spend some money, as a lot of decks will require ultra rares that may not cross over. As in, like, for example, some cards like any deck that are ultra rare, and some cards they're very specific to, let's say, one archetype that you need it for. But for the most part, it is very, very fair. Again, for your very first deck, maybe your second deck as well. But to build like more than 3 decks, it's going to take either. I want to show off some of the campaign because I have some of the campaign over here, just like what it looks like for the campaign. Because some people, they don't really want to play against other people. They're just like, you know, the modern Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a very common thing. You know, like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just so harsh on a beginner player because they're stopping everything that I'm doing. The campaign is basically Microsoft PowerPoint with little like hard animations that go on. If you're looking for like a campaign that would basically show you how to play that game, because it just shows you what. It kind of just throws you out over there. It tells you what cards to place, but they're teaching you archetypes that are pretty much outdated. Like, realistically, are Element Sabers going to get that will get you to platinum, like the highest rate? More likely not, because it's just not that great of a deck. They're showing you, like, old school macro monarchs, which is, it's kind of cool for, like, you know, old school players, but they really need to be showing you guys, basically, the S tier decks. If they want people to be able to, like, go through the campaign, learn, get good, and play, that would be a much better idea. There are other things to customize your profile in the shop. You can actually get a few different things. You actually can acquire these things by just playing the game as well. You don't have to spend money. So you can get these little icons by just completing campaigns. You have icon frames. This is for like the rank. And then you can also change like your title. You can also change this thing called mate. It's basically a little like animated figure on the field that doesn't impact game at all. You can change your monster art, which is your little background on your card, your profile over the guy I have. I'll kind of show it over here. It's just little extra things, extra microtransactions that but don't actually affect gameplay. And you can buy all these gems, login gems. It feels very like free to play friendly, at least again at the start. For those of you guys wondering, you also have the ability to spectate tools. You have the ability to buy gems, and there's also this thing called a selection pack. So when you go to the shop, it's kind of an interesting way that they have this set up. So how it works is you actually buy a pack, you get a card from a certain set or archetype, and you'll be able to open up more of those, and they will rotate, and you only have 24 hours so that you can figure out missing out microtransaction incentive to basically you get the pack, then you get the archetype that you want packed, and then you just try to get as many packs as possible within 24 hours. Otherwise, that pack goes away. It's a really weird system. I don't really like it. I wish it was just like, okay, you unlock the pack, you look at permanently, or they have all the packs, and you just simply choose your pack. Now, since I am a Yu-Gi-Oh! Content creator, I want to also mention, like, what does this game offer that, like, other Yu-Gi-Oh! Games may not offer? So this is, I have a customized background over here, but this is something called Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. A lot of you guys are probably very familiar with it, but this game is way better for the competitive scene. You have access to every single Yu-Gi-Oh! Card you can imagine. You don't have to unlock it, everything is free. Literally, when they announce a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, it's implemented within a few hours into this game. This game over here, Master is already out there. It uses an older ban list, it uses a weirder ban list. And on top of that, you have a bunch of cards that aren't even out yet, that have been out in the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, and that's why it's so weird. I just wish that there was an official Yu-Gi-Oh! Update with the current ban list, and they would always update it on the spot when they announce newer cards. That's why I like a lot of the fan games a lot more. And on top of that, there is no side decking in Master for the deck over here. It is only the best of one, which is like the deck over here, but there's just the abstract, that's it. There's no side decking. So, again, for competitive tournament play, that's where this game falls short for competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! threat trolling, especially when there's like triple copies. Bed 10, which is actually only a 1 in the actual modern video game because the ban list is different. It's a really weird system they decided to set up for this game. But in terms of like the graphics, we actually just have some debate while I go ahead and like rant about other subject matters in this game. So a lot of games you'll see that lower
disrespect. They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
One of those. There's lots of different decks. Drytron is like a really big one that a lot of people play that will basically have the same combo of
You must be... I heard the gourmet. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Asking what did you guys think about this game? And I want to bring that up too because there are basically concerns about this game in terms of its longevity. Because a lot of these video games, what happens is they just simply stop supporting. They just don't update the ban list. They don't put up new cards. And that's the biggest concern that I have, especially if you want to spend money on a game. You don't want all your cards to become obsolete, and then you have to buy like a newer game to come out with, like a newer game. I want to bring up some numbers and stats just because this game is hot right now, and I get a lot of content creators are just slamming down a bunch of masterful content. Some of the like more, I guess, core Yu-Gi-Oh audience and serious Yu-Gi-Oh players that don't really care about the fancy animations and that kind of stuff. They're like, dude, I'm tired of seeing magical, and I totally get it. And I want to talk a little bit more about stats right now as I'm going to go ahead and bring up some numbers and stuff like that. So this is what I want to bring up. The previous video game that was like the mini video game was actually called Legacy of the Muslim. I think in terms of a Yu-Gi-Oh game, because this one right now is free to play.
Hard to believe I ever complained about drifting being
bored. I mean, look at this. This game is great too. I picture that this game is awesome. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Muslim. This is a website called Sleep Charts, by the way. It shows stats of how many players are actually playing on.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Now look at
Take a look.
Completely different numbers. 262,000 addicts all time. That is enormous for a video game. Now the real question that I want to actually bring up to this video as well is how many players do you think will actually stick around with this game? Because in terms of being honest, most Yu-Gi-Oh players, they're hyped up, they play the game, and then as time goes on, they don't update the game, it comes to ban list. Something that I hope they will fix all of the bugs.
My accommodations here continue to be just
the unofficial Yu-Gi-Oh games,
And there haven't been any
unofficial, like good rulings from these cards.
Are you referring to your other
bugs.
customers?
No, and
everything
those
is
are all
quite
free, all the
I
cards.
expect
Like, there is no incentive to play Masterful other than literally
I see.
it's an official game.
Well,
and it's
let
hot
me
at
know
the
if
moment.
things get out of
But
hand.
as time progresses, we'll see where this game goes. But I want to say a lot of people will not stick around because they are going to get absolutely bodied. And the competitive series players are going to be like, well, there's no side deck, they're not updating the ban list, I'm out too. So they gotta update this game. That's one of the things that I'm kind of curious about. Now,
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Fortnite stuff. If you guys want to follow me, it's in the description. But Yu-Gi-Oh generally isn't going to be a game that like has the top tiers of like popularity. If one big streamer is not streaming Yu-Gi-Oh, like a big content creator, the game generally doesn't have that many views. And that's okay. I still play it regardless. I play a lot of dead games all the time. It doesn't matter. If I enjoy it, I enjoy it. Catherine was actually really, really good. And this is kind of something that a lot of people have mentioned as well, is the basically the longevity of this game is set. The guy actually put up a really good comment over here that actually goes to it. They're saying that they don't like what Master Tool has done for the community because Ignis, which is EDO Pro, which is the application that a lot of us Yu-Gi-Oh players have been OGs and playing for a long time now, like Blue Network, Blue World, those applications are just so much better. And I don't blame the core Yu-Gi-Oh audience for kind of not liking Master Duel because it is a different game. It's not necessarily for like casual, and it's not necessarily for super like pro hardcore players. And it's like this middle ground, and that's okay too. I think that is that is going to find like a niche audience for, and you can read the comments over here. But this was a really good book, so we're hard. Maybe basically said like the
If you're business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from in town.
I also asked you guys what you guys thought about
My pa says elves are bad and not to trust them.
over here. I basically said, what would you give it out of a 5 score? Like 1 being like terrible, 5 being best. And this is what I guys posted over here, let me just push 4 or 5 spot. The rest are like a very small amount. It's like the most, I guess, upvoted comment over here is the ban list is an old OCG list from about 3 or 4 maps ago. That's the best thing that this game really could add. I don't know why the casual, competitive, or all these different ban lists. That is something I want
They
to
say
add.
Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes.
But like, yeah, the solo mode seems the AI is overly. I get that. Like, if you play the one where it's like the Jedi ones, you know the AI is insane. But for the most part, a lot of people talking about the point flip mechanics. It's just coming down to like what it was like to get to the first, and that's an issue with Yu-Gi-Oh that they actually kind of address by not like the first like first to draw an extra card later down the line. But we should have all of these different rules for the game. Well, I guess the game shut down again. The game is having a little bit of issues, but for the most part, I think that okay, there we go. In terms of the missions, they actually encourage you to do a lot of different things. Specifically, there are things like banish a bunch of cards, choose to activate cards, look at the average pass card in the right door. I am the highest ranked in the game, and I've used 0 traps in the game. The only trap that I would consider is Infinite Permanence, which is not even like a real trap card, it's more like a hand trap card. So, basically, they don't really allow you to build a bunch of different decks. Like the free-to-play games that are made by the fans, give you all the cards and access to everything.